Merry Christmas, guys. Hey, thanks for the great content. You are welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. That means a lot. So I appreciate that. Um, I'm just getting set up on Instagram right now. For some reason, I forgot. Merry Christmas, everybody. Guys, 2020 is almost over. I'm not worried about 2021. All right, I think 2021 is going to be a fabulous year. Merry Christmas, thank you. What kind of recording equipment, lighting do you use? I use an iPhone. I use another iPhone right here. And then I have just two of my MacBooks. So I have one computer right there, which I just use the webcam. And then I have another one right here. And then see those three people watching on Facebook. And yeah. And then like I put the two phones on this light stand right here. So yeah. So I can show you. That's actually a really good question. I can show you like where the light stand goes. See, and I typically have one camera right here and the other camera right here. So right now I'm just trying to go live on Instagram. I'm getting that started up. And yeah. Cool question. That was like I don't know why. That was a really cool question to me. That was a cool question. Because usually we're like really usually talking about taxes and business, but yeah, that's a cool question. Hi Instagram. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, thank you for showing us. Yeah, cool. I didn't know you guys were interested. Like, you play keyboard too? Yes. This is my keyboard right here. So yeah, and you guys want to see too? That's my keyboard, and you guys can see too. That's my keyboard right there. Yeah, so that's kind of like my hobby, and I do that for fun. And I like to read as well. I keep getting like a set of hair in my mouth. All those books behind me that you see, those are all like tax books. So yeah, they're really good. This is like what I'm reading right now, Tax Free Wealth. It's a really good book as well. But yeah, that's my keyboard. Yeah, that was so cool. That was a good thing. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody's joining. Merry Christmas. I hope you had like the coolest Christmas ever. I feel like everybody, you deserve that. Do you give tax classes? I've been thinking about it. I've had a lot of people ask for like, tax courses and things like that. What's my favorite book? My favorite book's probably The E-Myth. I think that book taught me the most. I'm gonna show you. I think I have it in my other room, but it's called The E-Myth, and that's probably my favorite book. It's a really good book, especially if you're trying to go into like the entrepreneurship world. It's really good. It's written by Michael Gerber. Merry Christmas! Thank you so much. You guys are super awesome tonight. Hello from Minnesota. Hello, Minnesota. Yeah, guys, I forgot to ask. E-Myth? Yeah, the E-Myth. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys tuning in from? I'm located in Dallas, Texas. Yep. Where are you guys tuning in from? Uh-oh, that one's about to die. Are you, what is it? So your favorite genre is, yeah. I typically, Chicago, Florida, I typically like educational. Are you a CPA? No, I'm not a CPA. You asked me that question several times yesterday. Lakeland, Florida, nice. Nashville, Tennessee, nice. Watts, California, New Jersey. Dallas, what's up? Got another Dallas person. What up, D-Town? Awesome. Got another Dallas in here. So cool. What's up, Mahogany? It's been a while. Boston, Miami. Nice. D-Town, we got another Dallas. We got like 3 Dallases in here. Killing it. Do you realize you could be sued for advice you're giving if you're not a CPA? I doubt it. I'm an EA. Stockton, California, nice. Sup, man? What up? Nice. Jingle bells, jingle bells. What's up, Evelyn? Awesome. Guys, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's such a great, I mean, I'm happy today. I think you guys should all be happy too. Merry Christmas. Hey, it's not selling advice. He won't get sued. Hey, man, don't pay attention to that Grinch. We're all going to have a Grinch in here. We're all going to have a hater. Don't sweat that. Looking cute. Thank you. Same to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and thanks for having my back, Raul. That's what we call a Grinch. You don't think so? And we'll just get him out of here, dude. So I'm going to block that person because here's how these lives work. These lives are all about positive energy. And that's it. If anyone else is bringing you down or we have a Grinch in here, they got to go. And guys, you should do here. That's a great example. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you kick him out because you should do this with your life. Anybody who's bringing you down in life or causing you to kick them, block them. Just like that guy just got blocked in the side. You have to do the same thing with people, with those type of people in your life because you want to surround yourself around people who are uplifting you, giving you positive energy, making you feel good. If someone is making you question yourself or giving you some type of feeling that you don't like, instead of just responding to them or going off, just block them. It's done with. It's over with. Right? There's no going back and forth. You always have to be confident with yourself. So this is where, in a couple lives where I was talking about the other day, you really have to love yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you surround yourself around people who's going to do nothing but uplift you. That is so important. And that means that's kind of one of my core values is that, I surround myself around positive energy because life is too short, too good to let anybody else bring it down. So guys, just take that as a prime example. Kick them, block them, they get on your nerves. May I get advice? What's up? Hey, from Florida. Hi, Florida. Hey, everyone. Hi. Merry Christmas. Nice. Join. Oh, crap, Santa Claus. It's Merry Christmas. Black Santa in the house. We're live on Instagram. We're live on TikTok. We're live on the YouTube. And we're live on Facebook. Where are you from? I am from Dallas, Texas. That's a great question. What'd you get for Christmas? I got you guys in this live. And I think that's a pretty dope Christmas. Being able to help you guys. I got a lot of people saying, hey, Duke, I really like your content. And I think that's what's important. Hey, what's your Facebook page? It's Duke Tax Online. What's up, bros? Active duty Navy, stuck at work today. Oh, man. But hey, Merry Christmas. Really, that's it? Yeah, that's it. That's what makes me happy, though. Helping you guys out. I only got one gift for Christmas. It's okay. At least we're here, right? At least we're still alive. We have each other. We have this live. You have my smile. You have me in a Santa suit, right? That's all that matters. I asked a question, love. I'm sorry. What was your question? If the fates allow. Merry Christmas, best friend. Merry Christmas. What was your? I'm really sorry. I probably missed your question. If you can just ask it again, I'll stop talking randomly and I'll address your question. Absolutely. Yeah, rocking that Santa suit. Yep. What's up with our money? Don't know. We're waiting for that to get signed. Hey, I was looking for you. Should I get an EIN if I'm You can. It's not necessary. And there's nothing wrong with getting an EIN. EIN is completely free. And it takes 10 minutes to do it. You're going to get this EIN. To get your EIN for your business, you're going to go to irs.gov/EIN. This is on my For You page. What up, Savage Dub? Welcome to the live. Merry Christmas, baby. Woo! Yeah, Santa could get down like that. Santa get down like that. Thank God we made it this far in 2020. This person, yes! Making it this far in 2020 was a gift in itself. Absolutely. How old are you? I am 26 years old. 26. I just turned 26 last November, like a month ago, and again November 14th. Merry Christmas, thank you, Savage, and welcome to the live. I'm so glad you joined. Means a lot. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody here. All 35 of y'all. Y'all are so cool. Especially you're taking the time out of your Christmas to join us live. That's dope. That's dope. What's an EIN? The EIN is an employer identification number. So when you start your business, I want you to think of your business as I'm about to go get that whiteboard. I go hard on that whiteboard. I want you guys to think of your business as if it was a separate individual, like a separate person. Just like another person would have a name, right? So when you're born, you're given a name. And you're also given a social security number, right? You're given a name and you're given a social security number when you're born. When you start your business, that's pretty much the birth of your business. So just like you have a name, you give your business a name. Just like you have a social security number, you can give your business a social security number. The only difference is a business social security number is called an EIN. That stands for Employer Identification Number. Now, you can get that completely free. And if you have a pen and paper, I hope you guys are taking notes. You can get that completely free by going to irs.gov/EIN. That's a great question. What's the latest on the stimulus? The latest on the stimulus is that it's being sent, or it's probably already arrived. Look for one paper. It's probably already arrived in Florida, and it's just being there to sign. So the president can do three things. Okay, he has three options when he gets the bills, right? So he left the White House. And he's in Florida now, so he gets three options when it comes to this bill. The first thing he can do is sign the bill. Now, if he signs the bill, everything if you've been watching the videos, guys, everything goes to effect. If you have not been watching my videos, I'll just sum it up real quick. They're talking about a $600 stimulus check, talking about unemployment of $300, rental assistance, the extension of the eviction, so you're not looking at eviction. And then also a lot of benefits for the self-employed and small business owners. So talking about a second round PPP. That's what happens if he signs it, right? So another option he can do is to veto the bill. Now, if the President Trump decides to veto the bill, what happens is this will trigger a government shutdown. And pretty much what happens with a government shutdown is all the government employees either have to work without pay, some of them still get paid, or some of them get furloughed, all right? So furloughed pretty much means a leave of absence from work, right? Just a leave of absence, a temporary leave of absence. The last thing he can do is do nothing. Now, if he decides to do nothing, then pretty much the bill dies, and we have no idea what can happen next. Now, as far as a stimulus check, they're voting on a $2,000 stimulus check on Monday, December 28th. Now, here's my guess, and here's my honest opinion. I believe that President Trump is not going to sign the bill, like nothing's going to happen. And then I believe on Monday when there's a vote, that the vote will pass for a $2,000 stimulus check. This is my guess. This is my opinion. I'm not saying this is going to happen. If I were to guess something, that's what I would guess would happen. That was a great question. Yeah, but that's kind of my guess, and that's kind of the latest when it comes on the stimulus. Dang, 26, happy belated. Thank you so much, no problem. How long have you been doing taxes? I've been doing taxes for 9 years now, and I've been doing at least, that's how I kind of got started, at least with myself, but I've been doing taxes, business taxes, for 2 years now. So I want to join. I want to do, okay, so much I want to do just to know where to start. Yeah, there is a lot to start. But feel free to ask your questions here. I'm going to answer as best I can. How long is the process to get an EFIN? It can take a while, especially, let's see, right now, it can take a while with everything going on. Yeah, it can take a while. I'm so tired of y'all on my TikTok making my house look like a studio. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? In your last TikTok, you stated you don't need an LLC, but I have a tax ID number. Don't know when to start. So you don't need to start your business. You don't need an LLC or a tax ID number or an EIN. All you gotta do is get started. Really, that's it. To start your business. This guy's giving say without being a CBA. Absolutely. I love taxes. He's giving awful advice. Nothing's awful. What's your fee for business taxes? I need somebody to do this. So you're going to want to use the link in my bio called Hire Me and fill out that application. Okay. So fill out that application link in my bio. Now, if you want to get help really quickly, I strongly recommend that you click the box that says yes. So there's gonna be two options. One's gonna be no, one's gonna be yes. Select the one that says yes. Thanks for the info, man. You're welcome. You're so informative. Love your stuff. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all you nice guys. I love it. How do they have to vote for it again on the 28th? It's just something that they're coming up with. Yeah, so they're gonna vote again on the 28th for the $2,000 stimulus check, because that's what's being talked about right now. Yeah. And sorry for this guy in here saying I'm a scam or whatever. I'm just gonna block that dude, and we can continue with these conversations. A little bit of a distraction. Yeah, I had to get rid of that dude, man. Seriously, guys, what is it to scam? I'm not and I'm not trying to let the person get to me, but really, guys, I dedicate this part of my day every single day, 8 p.m. Central Time, just to answer you guys' questions. So that's what I'm here for. And if anybody in the circle that's causing any type of negative energy, this is you. If you say anything, you gotta go. We have plenty of people who would want to love and enjoy this content and get their answers, their questions answered. So, guys, I don't mess around with negative energy. Gotta go. You guys should do the same thing in your life. I don't care if it's a family member, if it's a friend, your cousin, if anyone is bringing you down and causing you or putting negative energy in your bubble, they have got to go. Got to go. Because negative energy spreads. It spreads disgustingly. I'm about positivity. I'm about smiles. I'm about helping you guys with your taxes, all your issues. So that's what I'm here for. Now, I may not know the question to everything. For what I don't know, I write it down, I research it, and I'll figure out for you guys tomorrow. I would love that 2K unemployment in New Jersey. This is difficult time for. Yeah. Every state's different. Absolutely. Merry Christmas, guys. If you're just joining and you haven't heard me say Merry Christmas. So if it's 2000 for adults, what's the amount? Oh, that's a great question. That's actually a really good question, Fabian. I did not read that because all I heard was this $2,000 for adults and $4,000 for child. I have no idea what it'd be for students. Okay, you haven't been to school for that. So can I hire you to do my tax? Absolutely. Guys, I'm an enrolled agent. I don't think you guys know what an enrolled agent is. So nice, thank you. I'm screwed in recording your live. Is that okay? Absolutely. Thanks for blocking on. Absolutely. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much, guys. Question, what's up? What's your question? Thanks for all you do. Thank you guys for saying thank you. When you guys say things like thank you, that means a lot. Seriously. I'm an enrolled agent. So an enrolled agent, it's we're federally licensed by the IRS. So that's the highest credential that the IRS awards. So here, I was in school. Here's kind of my story. I was in school to become a CPA. I was doing everything, but I was only fascinated by the tax side. So when you're a CPA, not only do you study taxes, but you also study things like auditing and regulations. And those were things I was not interested in. Plus, I was racking up a lot of student loan debt. So that's why I decided to become an enrolled agent. So the enrolled agent, they only focus on the tax law. That's it. Like no other accounting, things like that. So that's kind of like what I specialize in. And that's kind of what a enrolled agent is. It's just most people don't know about it. But now you guys know. So. Hopefully we get some money for the kids too. Yeah. Well, thanks again for arguing for absolutely. I didn't say my last pay stub. What can I do? When you file your taxes, you're gonna wait till you receive your W-2. So it's no problem if you don't receive your last pay stub. Like so all W-2s are required to be sent out by January 31st. So you'll receive your W-2 by then. Make sure there's no questions on Instagram. There's no questions on YouTube, and there's none on Facebook. Sorry, Ria, no time I have the answers to your questions. When filing a LLC, I'm not sure what you asked. Guys, if you're just joining, Merry Christmas. Yes, so I can do your taxes even if you are in a different state. So I have clients all over the nation. Yeah, absolutely. And as we get another stimulus, I hope so. My guess is that so there's supposed to be a vote on this Monday, December 28th for a $2,000 stimulus check, and I hope it passes. Merry Christmas, global pop culture, guys. You guys are so nice. Yes, I love it. So glad you specialize in tax. Yeah. Wow, 26. You should be very proud. Really, that was really nice. I really appreciate it. Yes. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully when they vote on Monday, December 28th, that's my guess. I really think that's gonna happen. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And thank you for joining us live on this Christmas evening. All 40 of you guys. You guys are so cool. So cool. Thanks for the info. Absolutely. You investing on stocks? Not currently. How about if I throw a letter for the stimulus check? How can I report that? How about if I throw a letter for the stimulus check? How can I? What do you mean throw a letter? So you're talking about you threw away your notice 1444? And if you want to report the amount from the stimulus check, yeah, if you can remember the amount you got from your first stimulus check, when you file your tax return, you would just put that number. But I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. I wish I could. You're great. Thank you so much, Inspired. This is my first year filing my taxes. I'm scared. What are your questions? I got you. Let me know. Be right back. I need to hit your link. Yeah, fill out that link. Yeah, make sure you hit the yes. I'm starting a new business anywhere I can find grants. Check with your state. Not 100% sure. Yes, that. Thank you. Welcome, Naomi. Awesome. You know anything about tax deferral? So maybe the payroll tax deferral, but I have not. I personally don't have much experience when it comes to military and tax law. I wish I did, but I just haven't had that many like military clients to have that experience. Maybe if I get some military clients this coming year, I will have more experience to answer that question. But right now, I would hate to say like, yeah, I can do this, and I would just be giving you bad advice because to be honest with you, I don't have much experience when it comes to the military. I wish I did, and hopefully I'll get some military clients coming soon, and then I'll be able to answer all these military questions. But at the moment, I don't. I'm really sorry. You're still standing. Yes, the last day. What normally happens if you made a mistake? If you make a mistake on your tax return, you can file an amended tax return. So the name of your normal tax return is called a 1040. Okay. So whenever you have to hear like, oh, you didn't go file your tax return, the name of your tax return, like the legal name, is called a Form 1040. So if you make a mistake, let's say you have to file a 2019 tax return. You have to file a 2019 1040. So if you made a mistake on your 2019 1040, you can file an amended tax return known as a 1040X. So if you made a mistake on your tax return, file a 1040X. That's a mistake that you know. You're like, oh my gosh, I need to go fix that. Or you may get like a notice in the mail from the IRS that says you have to fix that. Yeah, 1040X. That's what you're gonna have to file if you made a mistake. If you know you made a mistake. Do you think Trump really want us to get that 2000, or is it just? I think he really wants it. You guys to have the 2000. That's on. But there's no telling. Absolutely no telling. No telling. Bets. All bets on the table. There's no telling. Oh, okay, yeah. Guys, welcome to the live and Merry Christmas. How can I apply for an idle business owner drive for Uber? So the idle, unfortunately, it's ended, but hopefully it's going to come back, as well as the PPP. If it does come back, don't worry. I will be one of the first people on this TikTok on it, making a video, like a YouTube, walking you through the process. So just it's by me I show my appreciation to you guys for following me, but making sure I give you guys fast information, accurate information, and tutorials and steps when it needs to be. One of my goals is to really like take something really complicated with tax or like the government and try to make it as simple as possible to understand. So when it comes to the idle, the PPP, as these new stuff starts rolling in, I'll take care of you guys. Okay, Phil. Okay, awesome. You'll hear back from me or one of my colleagues very soon. Thank you for that. My 20-year-old wasn't working 2019. She went to school one half of the year. 2020 is she's working. Could she claim her? One half of the year she did. Could you claim her? So yeah, well, 20. So you won't be. You can claim them as a. Okay, so in order for you to claim them as a dependent and get the credits, like the nice credits, like the child tax credit, the earned income credit, your child has to be 17 or younger, or 19, age between 19 and 24 in college. All right, so that's really what matters when it comes to like, hey, you want to claim those credits and things like that. If she's working and she's provided more than half of her support, it might be best for her to file her own tax return and make sure she marks that she cannot be claimed as dependent on anyone else's return, because that will yield a higher tax credit for herself, at least. A refund if possible. Merry Christmas. Quick question: when filing for sick leave, exactly how do you apply? So you're gonna one beer, one bird. Thank you. You're gonna file form 7202. Let me double check that. Form 7202. Yeah, so you're gonna file form 7202 on your personal tax return. So if you want a little bit more information about it, I have a whole video on YouTube. Unless you probably already watched it, I'm not sure if you have. But you're gonna do this when you're filing your 2020 tax return. So guys, there's two blue credits for the self-employed. It's called the sick and family leave tax credit. And what it allows you to do is that if your self-employment work was affected in any way or any reason because of COVID-19, let's say you were diagnosed with COVID-19, or you were seeking medical diagnosis because you thought you had COVID-19, or you missed your self-employment work because your son or daughter was out of school and you were forced to watch them, or the babysitter wasn't available. Well, you can qualify for two new tax credit. The first one is the sick leave credit. That maximum credit is $5,110. It's 100% refundable. So that's money back into your pocket if you do not owe any taxes, right? So the maximum days you can claim on that is 10 days. The second credit is the family leave credit. And this credit pretty much is for like, hey, if your son or daughter miss school, you gotta watch them, and you do self-employment work, you can claim the family leave credit. And this is another refundable credit for $10,000. So that's money back into your pocket, a larger tax refund if you don't owe any taxes. So the maximum amount that you can actually claim is $15,110. And you're going to claim this by filing Form 7202 when you file your 2020 tax return. So make sure if you're using something like TurboTax or you work with a tax professional that make sure you have it. You might want to write that down, Form 7202. Also, what's really important is documentation. All right. So what do I mean by documentation? So it's not that you have to prove that you had COVID-19. It's just you want to have a sheet with the dates, the reason why you weren't able to do self-employment work, and the reason why, and the dates, and that's it. Now, if you guys want help with that documentation, I have a full video on YouTube, like explaining this. Full video on YouTube explaining it, and I also give you a documentation tool. So you don't even have to watch the video to get the documentation tool. It's in the comments. Just download it, watch it, and it's only for self-employed. I didn't do all in employed because I really specialize with self-employed individuals. So yeah, it's a pretty cool credit, and I would advise you guys not only to watch my videos on it, but also watch other people's videos on it. Read up about it, because that's how you truly learn something, by really doing your own research as well. I'm very honored that you guys trust me and things like that, but I also I'm a strong believer. Make sure you follow up with any information you receive online. And I know I give you guys concise information, pretty good information, pretty good facts. But always follow up and double check it, because I could be wrong sometimes. I'm not perfect. I've been corrected several times. So yeah, make sure you guys look into that family security credit. That was a great question, One Beard Bird. One Beard, was I able to answer your question? Let me know. Love you, info. Thank you. Do you know anything about writing off a business card? Yeah, I do. So you want to look at either bonus depreciation or Section 179. Claim your stimulus. Yeah. How do you appeal an audit? You're probably going to want to work with an enrolled agent. Enrolled agents specialize in audits and things like that. So if you want help with that, especially with an audit that you disagree with, I would advise you to get a second pair of eyes on that, especially professional. Reach out to an enrolled agent. I'm an enrolled agent, but I don't specialize in audits. I specialize in tax planning. But what I do have an amazing network that, dude, they're killing the game when it comes to audits and helping you guys with that. So if you want help with your audit, another pair of eyes, someone who's been doing it for decades, I would strongly recommend that you go to the link in my bio, fill out the application that says hire me. If you don't even have to have a business, just fill it out and make sure you check, yes, I want help now. Other than that, if you don't, it's not going to filter correctly. Just because I'm personally so backed up behind. But if you want help with an audit, that's what I strongly recommend. Yes, sir. So question, self-employed still taking into consideration, being if you're self-employed through self as well as a 9-to-5. So self-employed still taken into consideration, being if you're self-employed through self as well as, yeah, so you can be self-employed and still have a W-2 job. So yeah, absolutely. So if you miss your self-employment work, that you can claim that credit. Now, if you claim that credit on a W-2, and you'll know, it'll affect your credit. It'll affect your credit. So you want to see if you also miss W-2, there's no double dipping, If you miss W-2 work and then you try to say you miss, we just, you know what I'm trying to say. There's just no double dipping. But that was a great question. Hi guys, welcome to the live. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Yes, I just want to follow S Corp. Yeah. So if you follow S Corp, just know you're not considered self-employed anymore. What up? What up? Welcome to the live. Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Do I have to pay taxes on money I've received from my family? They live abroad and it's over $20,000. No, you will not have to pay tax on it, but your family probably will have to file a gift tax return. But you're good. As long as you're not, as long as they're just giving it to you, maybe like to pay for your personal expenses. Well, here's the main thing: as long as you're not exchanging any product or services in exchange for them to give you money. So let's say you're selling them something and they give you $20,000. Well, then yeah, you're gonna have to report that income, and it's probably subject to self-employment taxes. Now, if they're just giving you money because they're just giving you money, um, then no, you're not gonna have to report that. You're not gonna pay tax on it, nor have to report that income. Your family member is gonna have to probably file a gift tax return. That's Form 709. Yeah, I just want to file an S corp. Let's just say I'm a teacher, but always have had a business before coming a teacher. Yeah, absolutely. You can be a teacher and have a business. That's what I strongly recommend. How about if I take out money from my 401k early? Would I have to pay those taxes? So if you make what's called a coronavirus related distribution, yeah, you're still gonna have to pay taxes on that income. But the neat thing about it is you can spread it out over 3 years. Right? And you don't have to incur the penalty. So what's a coronavirus related distribution? If you are negatively affected, or someone in your family or someone in your household, let's say you have a roommate, they couldn't pay their rent or something like that, well then you qualify to make a coronavirus related distribution. Now you can make this distribution between January 1st, 2020 between December 31st, 2020. Okay? So when that distribution is made. So here's the first thing that happens. Is that you won't have to pay the 10% penalty. So guys, when you typically make a distribution from your retirement account and it's early, you're going to incur a 10% penalty on the amount you take out. Okay? So that's the neat thing about it. First, you don't have to pay the penalty. Second thing is, instead of paying like the tax all at one time, you can spread it out over 3 years. So what does that mean? So let's say you took out a $9,000 coronavirus related distribution. Instead of reporting the full 9,000 in 2020, you can spread that out over 3 years. So you're going to only pay tax on 3,000. So in 3,000, you would only, in 2020, you would only report 3,000. In 2021, you would report 3,000. In 2022, you would report 3,000. Yeah, great question. Yeah, those are called coronavirus related distributions. How full-time drivers, for example, DoorDash, should do taxes. So if you do DoorDash, you're going to want to file a Schedule C with your personal tax return. Your greatest deduction is going to be your miles. So hopefully you've been checking your miles and you just write that off. Typically, it offsets. But yeah, make sure you're tracking those miles. So they're going to be killer. It's a killer tax deduction. Let's talk about rental deduction. I know, right? Let's bring it back. Hi, what up, TDM? Do you recommend a business account for day trading? Yeah, absolutely. Not even a business account, a separate account. Like, give me a separate personal account. Like, just separate your personal stuff from your business stuff. Like, straight up and down. Guys, don't mix your personal and your business. Keep that separate. Yeah, but that was a great question. So it doesn't have to be a business account, but definitely a separate account. I'm tracking everything. Nice. Yay. That's really happened. Tracking your expenses is so important when it comes to your business life. Nice. I love that. That's awesome. What up, Snook? What up? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, what up? What up? Hey, guys, where you guys from? Instagram. Where y'all from? I'm from Dallas. That's right. That's where I stay. I didn't know that I could possibly get a tax advance for college. Like a grant? Or like an education credit? Yeah, absolutely. What up, Snook? 3450? Anime guy. What's up, anime guy? I like Death Note. Favorite anime. How about if I didn't get a stimulus check? I didn't reply at one, or can I still get one? Yeah, so you can get it when you file your 2020 tax return by claiming Dallas, Texas, by claiming the recovery rebate credit. So if you didn't get it, you can still claim it when you file your 2020 tax return. I'm from Dallas too. What up? If I bought and got paid, the taxes on item at a register and then resell, do I still have to tax item? So if you paid, so you're talking about sales tax. So here's the thing. So it depends. If you're a business and you're reselling that product, you probably need to get some certificate from your state to resell that product. So if you pay sales tax at the register, well, you're not going to charge sales tax when you sell it to your client or customer. Yeah. So, but if you don't you don't pay sales tax at the register, then you're going to charge sales tax to your client or customer, and then you're going to collect that. You're going to hold that money. You're going to give it to the state. When you guys, it's super important that if you're collecting sales tax from your client or customers, that you don't consider that as income. It's not income. That has to be paid back to the state. A lot of businesses recognize the sales tax as income. Like, let's say they charge $5 for something. All right, that's it. Okay, this is $5. But what the sales tax it brings up is $5.10. What they'll do is they'll recognize that 10 cents as income, and that's not true at all. That money doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the state. And you get some serious trouble by doing that. So it's really important if you're starting out your business that you do not consider the sales tax that you collect as income. It's going to be really important that you give that money back to your state. Come on, some girl, when you come to ATL. Come to Snoop's Grill when you come to ATL. All right, Snoop's Grill. Son, I'm hungry right now. What you got for me? I'm hungry right now. What you got there? What you serve there? California, nice. Yes, I do taxes. Merry Christmas, Rican vibe. Thank you, sir. You're absolutely welcome. Was I able to answer your question? From Baytown, Texas, raised in Alabama. Nice. Yo, what up, NMA guy? You like Death Note? Corpus Christi. You're great. Thank you so much. I got you. Can you tell us about your work experience? Yeah. So I kind of got involved in taxes when I was younger. So right now I'm 26. And when I was younger, when I was 15 years old, I did commercial and print modeling. Okay, so I had an agency here in Dallas. I did shows for JCPenney's, Frito-Lay, Neiman Marcus, things like that. So towards the end of the year, I received a 1099 in the mail. Right? So, I'm 15 at the age. I don't know anything about taxes, right? So I had my parents drive me down the H&R Block. We went down the H&R Block, and there at H&R Block, they told me, "Oh, you're self-employed. You receive the 1099. You're pretty much a small business owner. Here, this is how you file your taxes." So there, they showed me how to prepare my own tax return. And so then this amount comes on the screen. The amount was $1,203. So what I thought was a refund was actually what I owed. So I ended up I've been owing taxes since I was when I first started owing taxes, I got slapped with my first tax bill when I was 15 years old. So there they taught me, hey, this is the consequences of not tracking your expenses. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So since then I've been, always been trying to look for ways to, save on taxes for myself, how to do my taxes. I discovered the importance of bookkeeping. So I've been doing it for myself for a long time. And it wasn't until maybe a couple of years after doing that, as I started helping my friends, I started asking questions for family members and just kind of small things like that. So I didn't realize dang, I really like taxes. This is really cool. People ask me tax questions. I give them advice. So that's why you guys were in here live before. That's why I decided to become a CPA, or just go to school to become a CPA. I'm like, oh my gosh, like a CPA, like I like this, and go to school to become a CPA. I soon discovered that CPA is not just taxes. CPA is also like accounting and audits and regulations, and I just was not interested in that other stuff. I just wanted, to run taxes, So, and plus I was racking up a lot of student loan debt. So that's when I realized, like, this isn't for me. That's when I decided, I did some researching, like, hey, what else can qualify as taxes? Like the only, thing that they study is taxes, and that's how I discovered what an enrolled agent is. So an enrolled agent, they only specialize in federal taxes. So that's why I left college. I dropped out. I had a 4.0 when I dropped out. But in fact, I was at UNT at Dallas. Dropped out. So I stopped incurring student loan debt, which is dope. Dropped out. Then I went to become an enrolled agent. I became that. In 2018, I started my own tax firm. So at the same time, when I was trying to become a CPA, like you have to work at like a firm, like kind of before that. So I couldn't even get inside any tax firms, right? So I know I had to at least a little bit of experience with my own. I just wanted that like real world experience, like oh my gosh, like serious stuff. But I couldn't get into any tax firms because like you don't have any experience, whatever. Like, how the heck am I supposed to get experience and none of you guys don't let me in, right? So at that point, I was just like, at this point, I just started my own thing. I started my own tax firm back in 2018, and I started working with a lot of business owners. And that's when my experience like really went through the roof. That's when I realized, like, hey, taxes is a lot more. It has to do with a lot more than just like a little basic thing like a 1040. That's how when I started learning about partnerships, S corps, and things like that. And now I'm at the point where I am confident enough to like turn on my phone, go live, and answer you guys' questions because I can put myself in the same. Most of you guys are just starting out your business, or maybe you've been doing business for a while. I know that feeling because I experienced that same feeling when I was like 15 years old, when I had like all these taxes. So my goal is to alleviate some of that stress that you guys may have because I experienced the same thing. So, I feel it 100%. And now I have like the confidence to like make videos, the confidence to turn on a live video and, answer you guys' questions because my experience is just going through the roof. As my business continues to grow, I continue to work with like cool people. Some of my clients are like now millionaires. So as my business continues to grow, so is my experience, and that's kind of where I'm at now. And I just believe I'm only going to get better, and I just want to help you guys as best I can. Yeah. So that was kind of long-winded. I hope that answered your question. You're great. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Orlando. Nice. Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah. Yo, what up? I'm from Baytown, Texas. Do you do taxes? Yes. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Guys, if I miss your question, let me know. If you want to make my business legit, what's the first thing to do? You don't have to do anything to make your business legit. Okay. The first thing to do, you want to make your business legit, is to take care of your bookkeeping. Super important. Probably the most important thing. Share your business. Your energy is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live. Right. Do you work at account? No, I own my own firm. You're awesome. I appreciate your knowledge anytime. Thank you. Hey, from Rockwell, South Carolina. Yeah, so guys, hope you enjoyed my story. That's kind of like my story. Have you generated little income from client but only commission? Have generated little income from client but only commission. How should I expand in 2021? Keep going. Don't give up. Checking Instagram. Nice. Merry Christmas, guys, if you're just joining. What's up? How's your day going? My day's going excellent. You guys are super nice today. Your day's going great. Hello. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the live, guys. If you're just joining, Merry Christmas. Is there a book? Is there a bookkeeping app? Yeah, absolutely. I strongly recommend QuickBooks. Always recommend. If you want to save on QuickBooks, I am an affiliate with QuickBooks. That means they give me a link to give you guys so you can save on QuickBooks. Now, if you go to the link in my bio, it says QuickBooks off like for 40% for 6 months. If you want to save on QuickBooks, make sure you click that link and use the Simple Start. Guys, bookkeeping is it is the number one thing that business owners just choose to ignore, and it's super important. I know I used to ignore it too, but it is the most, if you want to have a legit business, that is the number one thing that you need is bookkeeping, right? 100%. And I recommend QuickBooks. I recommend that you guys get started with that as soon as possible. Use the link in my bio, the QuickBooks link in my bio. It'll save you 40% off for 6 months. You only probably need the Simple Start version. QuickBooks might try to upsell you to just get started with don't use the self-employed one. I don't recommend that one. Use the Simple Start one. Can you claim attorney fees on your tax returns? It depends if it was business related or not. If it was just for a personal attorney, more than likely not. Unless you get like some type of settlement, then maybe. Well, I would hate to give advice tonight, so I'm not 100% sure. Hi, can you talk about a LLC file as a tax corp? Yeah. So the main reason someone may form an S corp is to save on self-employment tax. And typically, you start seeing the benefits from an S corp when your net income from your business is $50,000 or more. That's typically when you start seeing the benefits of an S corp. To go from an LLC to an S corp, you're going to want to file Form 2553. Form 2553 is it's an election to be taxed as an S corp. It's free to fill out. Our website might try to charge you like $100, but just know it's completely free to fill out. It's really important that you understand, when you go into an S corp, it's pretty serious. You pretty much got to behave like a corporate too. So the number one thing you want to think about when you're jumping to an S corp is, hey, look at your net income. If your net income is $50,000 or more, you should be in an S corp. Just know it's going to cost you more to operate an S corp. S corps require a lot more compliance, payroll, tracking your stock basis. So it's really important that you also work with a tax professional. So I can only give you so much advice and tell you so much because everyone's situation is different. But at least what I'm telling you right now, you can find what a Google search. But it's really important that you at least consult with a tax professional to understand your correct situation and what you can do exactly. Because an S corp is a monster. It's a beast of a tax saving event. It can do so much, and you want to make sure you're using an S corp to your full advantage. So I definitely 100% recommend you work with a tax professional to help you with that. Hi. Quick question: do small businesses get PPP loans if they start in August? So if you started in August, I'm not. So with the new PPP, I'm not sure what the guidelines are with the new PPP, but with the previous PPP, it was based off your 2019 tax return. So if you're talking about the old PPP and you start your business in August of 2020, unfortunately, you will not qualify for the previous PPP. Now, with the one that's possibly upcoming, which is in the new stimulus bill, I have no idea what those guidelines could be. So maybe that'd be so cool, right? That'd be super cool. But I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I'm not 100% sure yet till that passes. But I'm watching it very closely. So you're doing a good job by at least following me. And as soon as I know, I'll keep you updated. Yeah. Can you start a small business while going through bankruptcy? Absolutely. That's probably the best time to start a small business because you know, like you ain't got nothing to lose. So absolutely. Thanks, you're welcome. Hey. Hey, what's up? When should parents stop claiming kids on their tax returns? When they're getting no benefits from the credit. So you can typically see that like so if they're 17 and younger and your income is within like the threshold, yeah, they still claim them. But typically you want to revisit whether you should be claiming them or not when they're over the age of 17 and they're not in college. Yeah, guys, so I appreciate you guys for joining this live. This is a pretty cool live. Merry Christmas to everybody joining this live. Guys, if you missed any of the live, I'm reposting it on the YouTube. So it's going to be reposted on YouTube. I'm live every day at 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you miss anything, just come back to the next one. Write down your questions. If you're out, write down your questions. Come back. 5 business on my tax return 2019. Do I qualify? Yeah. So you could possibly qualify for PPP loans. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. You guys are so cool tonight. So nice. Can PPP be a write-off? Oh. Personal. Oh, I thought you meant the PPP. Yeah, possibly. Absolutely. If it's an ordinary necessary for your business. Yeah. See you then, guys. So 2 more minutes on this live left. Just a real quick recap. My name is Duke, and I appreciate you guys for joining this live. I do these lives for you guys every day at 8 p.m. Central Time. Just if you have any questions or task questions, I know sometimes I can't read all the comments, but I can join these live. Like, for example, it's only 30 of you guys. So I try to answer as many of the questions as I can that you guys ask. And it's every day, 8 p.m. Central Time, so I guess I fall off. But yeah, guys, if you ever want to show me some support, I appreciate it. If you follow me on TikTok, TikTok, and you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. Go leave some comments. Go leave a comment on my most recent YouTube video, and just kind of tell me what do you think about this live. Like, hey, did you like this live? You know, go leave your feedback on the YouTube. I appreciate that a lot. Can you answer my question, please? Thank you, dude. I would want to ask you. Can personal bills be a write-off? No. Hello from Puerto Rico. How do you get an idle 10K without a business? Can I start a business right now? No. So the idle was for if you had employees for 2019. Yeah. So or it could have been 2020. But right now there is no idle. So hopefully with the new stimulus bill that's supposed to be signed, that we can get one. What's your YouTube name? My YouTube name is Duke Loves Taxes. Duke Loves Taxes. And you can find it real quickly if you go to the link in my bio and scroll all the way to the bottom and just click the YouTube icon. Yeah. So you guys, if you guys can subscribe to Duke Loves Taxes, it's also Duke Loves Taxes on Instagram as well too. I'd appreciate that. Go leave a comment on the most recent video. You know, your honest opinions. Tell me how this feels. Guys, if I missed any of your questions, I will be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. And I hope to see you guys here. Thank you. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad. Bye-bye, Facebook.